Dan's Drum Clinics with Dan Shinder. Brought to you by Phoenix Drum Company and Hammer Cymbals. Many styles, all levels, get results. Today's clinic is Drum Talk with Gregorio.
Hi, I'm Dan Shinder here in Los Angeles, California with my great friend Greg Diener. Thanks for joining me on us on Dan's Drum Clinics. We're going to talk a little bit about playing the drums. So, you've been playing drums a long time. I've been playing drums a long time. We've known each other over 30 years. And before we really get started, I want to thank Hammer Cymbals and I want to thank Phoenix Drum Company in Arizona. And I also want to say hi to the guys at Drums, Drummers, and Drumming Facebook page that Greg turned me on to because that really got me so jacked about drums again. You shared something on my Facebook page from them. I honestly don't remember if it was a picture or a video, but it's a very fast-growing Facebook page as well. And it literally is what the name sounds like, Drums, Drummers, and Drumming. And it's anything about drums, drummers, and drumming. And that's kind of what we're talking about. So I want to ask you, just to give everybody else an idea who's a drummer out there or just likes drums, you don't play arenas, you don't play professionally right now, but you play almost every day, don't you?
Try to, yeah.
And explain, like, what does drumming do for you? What does it do for your head? What does it do for your body?
It's like
your
my
spirit?
whole soul. Exactly. It's my hobby, it's my passion, it's a whole zen feel, you know, it's the whole vibe of drums, you know. If you're a drummer, you know that feeling.
That's right.
You know, it just kind of oozes like excitement.
Yeah,
you know?
And I think what's cool about being a drummer and a percussionist, one or the other or both, is that unlike other instruments, drums is the most metaphysical. There's a lot of head work, there's a lot of brain work, but it's very physical too. Even if you only play a 4-piece kit, you have all limbs working. Even if you're playing soft and they're not going far, you're talking about limb independence, you're thinking about a lot of things, but there's a lot of physical stuff going on. If you're playing a bigger kit, and you're playing intricate music, or not even intricate music, you got a lot of stuff. It's just more physical than other instruments. So I think just like jogging and other exercises, the endorphins get going.
Absolutely.
And we experience things, I think, that a lot of other musicians don't. I mean, nothing against other instruments. I play other instruments, and there's things I experience in drumming that I just don't experience doing almost anything else.
I think it's constantly evolving. Every time you sit and play, you're never really playing the same thing twice.
Right.
Unless it's a rehearsed item that you picked and drawn out of your library or whatever. But it's pretty much just a free form, go for it, you know, and I trip upon new stuff every single time I sit down.
And see, that's a huge point, to consciously make an effort to not do things the same way every time.
Right.
That's what stretches your boundaries. That's what teaches you new things, I think. I mean, how many things have you done that sound great, feel great, that you didn't even mean to do?
Right.
You just like stumble on a pattern, and then you gotta learn it. Then you gotta teach it to yourself.
What did I just do? I don't remember what I just did.
Go back and watch the video. And that's why it's cool to videotape yourself
Totally.
or record yourself as much as possible. Because when you're playing, it's different than going back and watching it.
Right.
But I want to thank you for joining us on Dan's Drum Clinics. And you can go to the link on the screen to go to the Facebook page and the YouTube page, because you might be on one or the other or something else seeing this. So I want to make sure that you can follow us wherever you're at. And Greg, thanks so much for having me. This is great. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for joining us.
You got it.